Hey there, how's it going, everyone? Happy Memorial Day weekend. We're here on May 27th. Wanted to give a sports algorithm update. So I've been doing a ton of work on stock market algorithms, but the market's closed on Monday. We have some time to look at sports. And I have set up areas on kenbraverman.com where you can purchase copies of the algorithms. First thing we'll talk about is WNBA, which is a new one really for this year. Those games are pretty interesting. I was watching one last night. Those girls can play. And it was fun to watch. And during the summer, there aren't as many of the major sports going. So WNBA has a fan base, and I think it's growing. So anyway, and I've heard that it's a really easy sport to pick winners in. So now that we've got this going, the first game last night was a success. We had predicted that the Dallas Wings would beat Seattle Storm 86-81. They ended up winning 95-91. I mean, the margin of victory is about what it predicted. So pretty good there. This is available on kenbraverman.com. And the picks for today are the Las Vegas Aces and the New York Liberty, both of which are favorites. The Las Vegas Aces are minus 1150. So that's really tough to play. But that is what it says today. Predicts about a 7-point win for the Aces, so does not think they'll cover the spread, and picks only about a 3-point win for the Liberty over the Connecticut Sun. All right, that is WNBA. And then we'll go to baseball. I updated baseball for the first time in a long time today, just to show you that these will be available on kenbraverman.com if you want a copy. I also made this one a little bit easier to update with some data connections. You can refresh some data connections and it'll grab some of the player and player pitching and batting stats automatically. So it does make it a little bit of a quicker process. And we'll just glance at today. A lot of underdogs on this list. This is the distribution we were using a couple weeks ago, more than a few weeks ago, the last time I updated it. So it does say that Houston's going up against a really, really brutal pitcher on Oakland. I actually had to adjust his ERA and his WHIP, because his ERA was like 192. I mean, look at what his actual ERA is. Actual ERA is 162. He's pitched 1/10 of an inning. And I mean, what is 162 divided by 27? Because that's...
give me a piece of paper. This is where my long division is going to come in handy.
162 divided by 27.
Hold up. Hey, no. Don't do the math.
We got to try it.
Give me a piece of paper.
It's a tough one. It's how many runs this guy gave up when he only got one out.
Give me a piece of paper.
We don't have time for paper.
Okay.
The answer is he gave up 6 runs.
Long division is useless, Miss Diallo.
Don't talk poorly about your teachers on YouTube. He gave up apparently 6 runs in 1/10 of an inning his first start. So watch out. But yeah, I had to change that to something reasonable because it was screwing up all the scores and all the ranges. So I gave him an ERA of just 9 to try to get this a little bit more reasonable. That's some of the finagling that you have to do to kind of get this to work properly when somebody's stats are just so completely out of control. But that's what it did. And if you're just glancing at what it is saying, like I said, a lot of underdogs on this list today, like Cincinnati over Chicago, Texas slightly an underdog over Baltimore, Toronto over Minnesota. These are low underdog lines here. And of course, Houston putting up a lot of runs against that Oakland pitcher. Washington beating Kansas City. That's what's showing up here on this list. So if you'd like copies of the algorithms, you can go to kenbraverman.com. You can follow links in the video. And they will be available. Even if I'm not updating them, you can use the how-to tutorial videos to help update them yourself. So there we go. That's our Saturday update. Enjoy your summer sports and enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Bye-bye.
See ya.
See ya.